And hello again, everybody. Good day to you all. This is the run up until tomorrow's USDA. Let's talk about what we saw actually in the weather overnight. Lots of reports of wind damage. I've seen a ton of pictures, unfortunately, of a lot of a lot of corn laying down. Never a good thing. I guess it tried to build some bullish sentiment early on today, but with that crop report right behind it, it's really only ever really going to be about the crop report. I know that there was some extensive damage, but it depends on what we really get from the government that's really going to shake this market up. So it was pretty much a little bit more difficult for the bulls to get out over their skis, having to worry about tomorrow's report. And there's a good reason that they should worry about it, because if you replay where we were this time last year and what we got from that report, it sent the core market down lower by the limit, 25 cents. So I think that's going to be something that's hanging in their eyes if you're a big corn trader about, do I want to go out and get too long over my skis because of some weather damage, which may be localized. It might not be that localized, but maybe localized in front of what the USDA could do to kind of slap me around here like they did last year. I think that's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on. I would say when you want to talk about D's corn, we've talked about this level 320 for the last week or so. We've gone through it, but it's still holding. We're above that 9, obviously, today. 320 is, I think, that what you're going to have to look at. It's held for the last 7 days. Let's keep an eye on, if you're a bull, you want to be looking above at that gap at 342 to 343 and 3/4. That'd be something you want to gravitate to if you're a bull. But it really only matters about what we get from the market, from the USDA tomorrow. That's going to dictate, obviously, where the market trades. And again, that's going to be the biggest first hurdle. It'll come out at 11 o'clock Central Time. I guess, doing this 32 years, it seems as though, we call him Mr. Market or the trading god, or no matter what you refer to this omnipresent being, it seems like it wants to hurt the most people as quickly as possible when everybody gets two on one side of the boat. And it just seems to me that we've got a lot of negative people out there with expecting bigger carryouts, expecting bigger bushels or more bushels. So maybe with all that negative sentiment out there, we get a little bit something different than we did last year. Again, that's just a guess, like all these things are. But it seems to me, having done this that long, that the trade will want to punish those that have too much of the same opinion, right? And it's starting to smell like that a little bit. We'll see. That's kind of the fun stuff to talk about. But a lot of folks on one side of the boat here thinking that, or at least preparing for the worst, for bigger yields and a bigger carryout, and I think that's the reason why they're doing that. But we'll see what we get, because that dollar is a little bit weaker. We do have some things that could be going our way, but again, it's all about the USDA. So we'll see what we get tomorrow at 11 o'clock. That's going to be the real big one, and we'll see how much that affects these markets and how that changes things going into harvest.